Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Uriel, if you don't already know. Um, so first off, I wanted to talk about the competition last Saturday. I actually won my Nogi division, which is nice, and our team did really well. Few of our teammates actually got golds in their division as well. The only bad thing that came about it is Anthony. If you've seen a couple of my videos before, he's been on there. He actually hurt his ankle, I believe it was, in a match. So yeah, he had to go to the hospital straight away. I heard a couple days later he was walking about, so hopefully he's feeling better and he gets well soon. But I wanted to talk about my matches. My first match, my gi match, didn't come around until 3:45. Um, I was really frustrated with that match because the opponent got me in close guard, and I couldn't break it. He did a good job of keeping me in there and frustrating me. Finally, after I think 2 or 3 minutes in his guard, I tried to go for a collar choke in the guard, which I don't suggest you do. I just got frustrated and I made that small mistake, and I stood up and the guy recognized it and he put me in an arm bar on my right arm, and I had to tap. I wasn't sure if he was gonna if it was in when I was in the arm bar, because he didn't yank on it. So I thought I could get loose, so I stood up, and yeah, then he lifted his hips, and I heard a crack in my arm, and and yeah, that was okay. So yeah, my nogi matches. I think my first opponent, I didn't really catch his name, was Andrew Kirby. A couple guys dropped out, I guess, just because of the weather. So we only ended up having around 7 or 8 people in my nogi division. Yeah, Andrew Kirby. The match went pretty well. We started out slow. He went in for a takedown. I let it. I won't say I let it happen, but it happened. I was glad that it did, because I was worried about my arm holding up. So just playing guard was fine with me. Yeah, he took me down. I got a sweep, ended up on top, and then we got stood back up. After that, after the stand up, he went in for a takedown one more time, but I was able to get out of his single leg takedown, and I ended up on taking his back and putting him in a rear naked choke. That match was my shortest match. I think it only took about 2 minutes, just about 2 minutes. My second match was the most fun one. It was with a guy called Matthew McCarty. He was really good. Same thing, went in for a takedown. I let it happen. I got him in close guard again. Yeah, he was a little tougher. I tried to go for a couple of guillotines and kimuras, but he wasn't having it. He was pushing me down really well. Finally, I tried to go for a scissor sweep, but he saw that, used that opportunity to start passing, but I rolled away. We ended up rolling onto the another mat where a match was going on, and we both got faults for that. When we restarted, he went in for a takedown one more time. He went for a single leg. I locked in a Kimura grip from the single leg on his left hand, and I tried to force him over top for the sweep. He didn't actually roll over. He actually ended up in my side control. Luckily, I still had the Kimura grip on, so I had to turn his arm for a sweep and hip bump. But yeah, he stretched out his arm, so the Kimura was actually turning into a straight arm bar from there. And then I heard my coach say, bring the arm back to the hip and go for it again. So yeah, I brought his arm back to his hip, locked it up properly, and swept him with that Kimura grip. He ended up sitting on his head, and yeah, I finished that match with the Kimura on top. And my last one was against a guy named Indrup Singh-Verk. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. But yeah, his matches lasted all pretty quick. I was definitely the fresher of the two of us, but like I said, he went for a takedown again, and he ended up in my close guard. He wasn't really doing much from there. He wasn't really trying to get it open or move. I was trying to isolate the arm and go for a couple wrist locks, but he wasn't having it. I think he got a fault for stalling, but the scorecard put it on me, which I didn't know at the time. It wasn't until my coach said that. But anyways, yeah, I kept attacking wrist locks. Then with around 2 minutes left, his coach says, watch out for the triangle, and that was when I threw up a triangle right after he said it. And yeah, I got him locked up in that triangle for a good minute and a half. It was in deep. He got into some big trouble. I tried to get a armbar with the triangle, so like that triangle armbar combination. He got out of that. He got out of the armbar real quick, but I still had that triangle locked up. So I ended up going for a sweep with the triangle on. I'm trying to put all my weight on him, and then I went for the armbar again. He swept me over. In that time, I could tell he was pretty tired, so he wasn't really trying as hard as he might have to get out of the triangle. But yeah, with 40 seconds left, my coach told me to just go for the sweep again and stay on top. So yeah, I swept him one more time. I got 4 points, and yeah, I tried to finish it from the mounted position. He ended up, I think he went out because he was gurgling and he was spitting out saliva by the end of it. But yeah, he didn't tap. So yeah, good on him. I probably would have tapped earlier. But yeah, that was that match. I just ended up winning on points, and then that's how I got this. Thankfully, my my elbow held up, so no so no one really saw that I was hurting in that elbow. So yeah, that was my experience, and hopefully I'll be doing some more competitions in the future. Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone recording my matches. We had a bunch of people from our gym competing that day, so it was hard to just get someone to record my matches. But there's always next time, and either way, I'm happy how things turned out. So yeah, that was it. And oh, one more thing I wanted to talk about. Anthony, I hope you're doing really well. I hope you get better soon. And to all the people that competed at the Vancouver International Open, you guys did really well. All the kids, all the other competitors. It's a lot of fun. I was there from about 9 in the morning till 7:30 at night. So I was there the entire day. The event ran smoothly. Yeah, ran pretty on time, I have to say. There was only maybe a 20 minutes in between divisions, which was pretty good. But yeah, definitely gonna do it next year if they have it. And yeah, so take care, guys. Hope you liked the video, and yeah, like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you soon at a tournament or something. Real safe.